Okay, so Level 1 Endurance Dojo by Grandmaster Sensei. Your ninja training begins here. I'll be the ninja, I'll be a ninja. If you look at the little sack character, you can see that they actually hit the different things. The sack character will hit the button as much as possible. Stuff, and that's a slightly different thing from before because that contains an entry as opposed to the exit. Yeah, it doesn't contain a scoreboard. And also because of the fact that, well, hey. Also because you can open the door from the inside, as opposed to it being impossible to open. So I think that after I finally finished playing through all the LittleBigPlanet levels, and yes, I don't know exactly how many there are, but I think we're getting close to the end. That kidnapping thing, like who hasn't played through LittleBigPlanet yet? And is using this Let's Play in order to find out? Probably someone from the future. Oh yeah, I don't think our electric cloud will necessarily kill you, but if you want it to, you can sure try. So you didn't think it was fair to just kill off people for just trying to play their game this time. Speaking of trying to get those things is a very trying experience. Whatever. Fine. I'll just wait for it to come back and I'll just go right across, but these levels, really rushing through them. Not like as fast as possible, of course, but... Oops, my finger slipped. Hello and welcome everybody to this thrilling episode 4 or 5 or something. I totally forget. Not that I forget my... Oh, no, look, no, what? There's no bobble up there or anything. Oh. I thought you were speaking English there. Hello, youngling. Or something like that. It's just like, I should probably listen and hear what you have to say. So, since the last episode, I decided to brush Dory. And as such, she is not on my lap anymore. Because she has knots in her fur that are right next to her skin. And she doesn't like it when people try to pull at her skin. You know, pull at her fur that is so close to her skin. In order to try to get them, you have like one shot at this-ish. Not really, but... like, getting those things is hard. This is not easy, okay? You have to do this, okay? Now, watch. Watch. Are you watching? You. Watch. This. And then jump. Okay, so these weird little things that I believe don't actually kill you if they touch you are used in order to get these things. What I like about this game is, like, even if you screw up and don't get it, I don't think you can do it with this, but with the second one you might have been able to. You can still get stuff. You can still get this. Even if you screw it up, it is still possible to do it. They didn't, like, put up invisible walls everywhere or make everything so far apart that you couldn't do it. Like, you can kind of cheat and do stuff, and it's, like, completely fine. What? No, I'm not going to die in this level. What would make you think that? No, I'm completely fine. Darn it, I wanted to spin around the other direction. Oh, there is nothing on top of there. Okay, so, this thing every so often will spin. No, you cannot grab onto it. So it's important to get off of it before it starts spinning around. Sensei is coming back down. Grab onto my staff and I will help you up to a greater challenge. Is the level already over? How do you get that? Oh, that's right, you climb across, so it's I don't know why you suddenly have to do ninja training. I really don't know why, but you do. I guess they just wanted to try getting some acrobatic challenges into this game. And so they put in these levels. Xenia! See, that makes it a lot easier to come back. It looks really neat. Oh, these guys can kill you if they come too close. They have gas. Some more wheels. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Oh, of course, this is on strings, so if you're not, like, most of careful, it can be dangerous. Okay, so. Run, run, run. I don't know why, but now you have to wait until it completely stops, which doesn't take long, fortunately enough for that. It doesn't take too long for it to completely stop, but you have to just run and not slow down at all. So doing it with multiple people makes it harder, and... No, I'm not way back there. The enemies are back. I've already died, so like it doesn't matter. As long as I don't die too many times. What is that? Need to die 4 more times? No promises. Oh, see, this is one where it doesn't just go neutral. It goes neutral. You can't just stick it in the one direction and make it stay there. So first off, you need to get one person up there. So even if you could get yourself up there, then you'd have to spin the wheel in order to get this thing all around. Which means that you have to have someone else in there anyway. So it's like double locked into 2-player with an actual challenge that you really can't do just by yourself. Whee! Okay, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. So for this, you have to get all the way up there. Like, you could just skip this whole thing. And you could skip that piece if you wanted to race faster. I'm not getting this race in any sort of record time. I hope that you understand. No, okay, I'm good. Made it this far. Whee! 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 So and then it goes neutral. As opposed to being up-down, it's up-down neutral. And you can totally see the cord pushing it up from the bottom as it expands. It's expanding it. Alright, so then you go up to here, get onto this. I'm really leaning in close, I don't know why. I can lean all the way back like this, watch my cat grooming himself. Not exactly a pretty sight, but it's a fluff ball, so it could be worse. Lots of stickers and stuff, but not 100%. No. No. There's another Switch sticker. Okay. Okay. Whee! Whee! Ouch. Yeah, if you let go just the right time, it's all really nice and stuff. There is something to make this open. Oh, right, it's that. Yeah, still don't have it. Still don't have the swan. Would be really interesting, though. Here's something that'd be interesting. Is if the swan sticker was in there. So you had to have the sticker in order to put on the sticker to get the sticker. But, like, they gave the sticker to, like, a few select people and encouraged them to play multiplayer, so you had to, through the multiplayer experience, eventually play with someone who had played with someone, who had played with someone, and so on and so forth, who had, like, made the game. But the tale will only saved by flame-throwing cat from the clutches of the sumo who has taken over my castle. Okay, I think you can go underneath there and jump. It'll be a real two-player zone. Put something over there. Yeah, put something over there. One person cannot get through this. We actually get it, but two people could work together and get past this thing. See, invisible wall. Yay, first place! I was already calling it, but oh, so you don't get the crown. I haven't even noticed that I'm getting the crown. You don't get the crown unless you actually play with people. And yeah, 73%, almost 3/4 of the staff. And since I lost the castle, now use your ninja skills to climb the fortress. Who's this for? Tress. Alright. Like that's how I imagine the top went down when they built the giant stone thing. Who's this for? Tress. Alright. Trying to break into the castle? Is this Cass? Throw. Doesn't really work so well. To get over the castle wall, try using the cat uphold. There should be some way to reposition it. Beware the evil sumo! Boy! You have to reposition this at least a little bit, so... Oh, now this time you actually have to do it like this. Remember, if you go too close, you'll just get flung right into the wall. This is an interesting little device. It encourages people to make stuff like this game does. Or if you get flung far enough, then I guess you get into it, right? And it's important to be able to differentiate between spikes and legs, and what walls you can actually go behind. Because there is a secret bauble hidden behind a wall. I see a hand. Oh. Blimey. Maybe I should have jumped. Maybe not. Oh yay! This level. This is one of those levels where it's like one player is like halfway up the screen, the other one is like at the bottom. It's like, come on! It's like one person's like all the way up there. It's like, come on, it's easy. Just come up here, so I can continue. It's like, dude, I can't get up there so easily. It's not so easy, because you can only grab onto the red bits here. You see. And then of course, like one person decides, like, hold on, I'm going to get this thing. Yeah, got it. Like I almost played this with some old friends of mine. And he's all like, oh yeah, I like to just kill my teammates constantly while we play this. It's like, if you're trying to show off the cooperative nature of the game, you don't kill your teammates. Like, yeah, whatever, I'm just gonna kill off all my teammates. It's like, never mind, I'm not gonna play it. And well, I did play it for a long time, so let's hope he doesn't find out about this. I don't think he ever watched the channel anyway, so you know who you are. Little killer. Speaking of Kira, I enjoyed Death Note. I like Death Note. That was a good story with a good premise behind it, and you should go underneath the enemy. Let it jump on top of you to kill it. Like, isn't that weird? If you play it on 4-player mode, either two people have to go onto one balloon, or one person just jumps all the way down. Well, it's 5 in quick succession that gets you. Okay. That gives you a score multiplier. Yeah! I remember this one little thing which was like, okay, make yourself Like, here's a room template, just make yourself a room in it. Out of it, in like, any way, shape, or form that you might possibly want. As long as it still, like, follows this template. And, like, I had a lot of fun with that. Like, I don't think it ever actually showed up in the person's level, but I had so much fun just playing that. Or, like, building that. Because, like, making stuff and playing custom stuff, that's where a lot of the enjoyment comes from this game, as I've mentioned multiple times by now. And maybe I shouldn't try to get that because it's awkward enough trying to get all this stuff, and trying to get that piece is just going to make it even more awkward, and that piece as well. And no, you have to go up. Oh, that's right, like one person like stands up there and like kind of tilts it and stuff, and then other players just kind of... Hi! I'm so glad you can grab onto it, by the way. Like, I think it would be possible if... No, it kind of wouldn't be possible because you grab onto the bottom of it. Like, I could imagine a version where you wouldn't be able to grab onto it, and like, that would just be a nightmare. Okay. Go to the top and jump, because sometimes when you're balancing up there, it won't let you actually jump up. Okay, so nice. You're supposed to do something there, right? You're supposed to wait for this to go up and then go across, and it's like it's just waiting there to kill you. Or if you try to go into this whole area, then it'll kill you, and if you just let go and try to jump down, you'll die because of all the fire everywhere. And somehow 2 people have to get up here, by the way. Yeah, there's like no way one person's getting up here. Oh, only one person has to get up, then you use that to get. And then after getting it up, I noticed how they set it down on not the first one, but on one of them, just to show, hey, here's what happens. All of that, jumping across and working in teams and stuff, you get 2 of it. And that's if one of the people can even get up there in the first place. There's a hidden area back here. I know that you should be able to do something like this. I know you should be able to open this up somehow. You need to pull the green thing. But what green thing? Oh! 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 Up there! That green thing. You have to grab it and like pull it all the way down here. I totally forgot about that. I didn't know that. Otherwise I would have just pulled it down. You know, there are some cases where it is a fun idea to just pull something down. But in public, you should really be taking into consideration exactly what you pull down and how you pull it down. Because you can get in trouble for pulling down the wrong things in public, or pulling them down in the wrong ways, maybe. I don't know. Probably. You get in trouble for all sorts of things. People often get in trouble for what other people do. For example, if other people elect the wrong person, you get in trouble by having the wrong person as a leader. Okay, so you aren't supposed to kill these from the bottom, is what you're saying. What should we try to do? Alright, we. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's it, that's it. Okay, this thing dissolves. Okay, so it's possible for an enemy to be made with multiple brains on it, even if it doesn't look like it has much brain power to begin with. So this right here is what is known as a boss. So there are 3 more brains, 2 more brains on it. So, in order to get up, you have to... Like, that is its primary attack, by the way, like, the step thing. So it's not just doing it just to make it easy for you, it kind of has to do that in order to kill you. Then after you beat it, you beat our evil master, grab us to get to the roof, and pull the switch to free the flame-throwing cat. Alright, because this isn't just one going up to the top, the whole thing is like trying to get... Really? You know, it's all about the funds. Thank you, see you later. This thing is neat. Neat, nifty, cool, it can kill you. So, I thought there was a point for going away with it. Don't die. Don't die there, okay? Okay. Whoa! Okay. 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 Fine, can't bring it down. Thank you for freeing my castle, my flame going to act. You are now ready to take on the terrible Oni. Konnichiwa. Oh, hi. No, I don't want you. Hi. I'm gonna take it off, but I could do that. Oh yes, that'd be quite an interesting character. Just take like one random thing from each level and just stick it on your character, like. So, according to what we've seen so far, this is the last level of this area, the Terrible Oni's Volcano. What? Wait. So, what? I think he's on second. Relax, it's just water I'm drinking. Going flying machine to get to the Terrible Oni's Volcano. Grab the sponges to go up, right, and left. See, as I've been saying this whole time, you can do a lot of stuff in this game. Is that what's... No, that isn't. It's like set up to each one of these things controls like 2, so it's like, of course, giving you full power to fly, they have to also limit it so you don't go exploring the entire level. Well, you because well, that'll get boring just flying around with like no scenery or anything around, so they really force it so then you can't go. Even if there's a switch trigger, even if you could go outside those clouds, unless you go back in at a later point in the level, it really wouldn't be for much purpose. Go into the castle to open the gate. I have to bring this thing right, yeah. Hold on. I haven't flown this thing in a while. Okay. So you have to open up that there gate, which means you have to go into... Oh, here! This is open now. Boink! Oh, that part. It's like this thing, which like... Seems like it would be a lot of fun to make these kinds of games. Basically, how many ways can we kill people? Ta-da! It is possible to jump back down as well. I will point this part out. But see, remember Like, oh, why don't you just climb down there in the first place? Well, because if you're fully out, you shouldn't be able to. I guess having the little decorative railing there. Maybe it's assigned to sleep. I'm forgetting my rewards. I should be able to complete this game anyway. Okay, up, up. The flying sensei is telling me to go up to complete her task. So, who among you thought the sensei would be a guy? Who among you didn't think that the sensei would be flying on a cloud? Yeah. Yeah, it's more believable for the sensei to be flying on a cloud, huh? It's like... I like the creative games, like the games that let you create stuff. It's like, here are the tools to make whatever you might want. Do with it as you will. And so, considering it's possible to make holes like that now that are actually invisible, the spires that the spikes are on, it's possible to make that part invisible. So you could now just have the spires coming out of seemingly nothingness, just like do-do-do, and then wouldn't look as visibly stunning though. No? No, okay, good. No? Okay, good. No! Oh! Sweet, 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 sweet. Yay! If you don't screw up with that part, it should work 100% of the time. You saw that? Saw it? Stairs went down. Besides, more items. Also, I will point out that if you are paying attention, then you'll be able to see the double ring around the checkpoint here on the flying machine. That's because this doesn't have normal 4 lives, it has like 8 lives or some such. It has like twice the number of lives, hence the 2 rings. Because way back in this day, they didn't have the infinite life thing. That was something that they had to get with some sort of DLC. I think it was free DLC released like maybe a year after the game came out, like a long time after the game came out. They released DLC with like a whole bunch of these things that are like really important for making levels, depending on what levels that you're making. Such as, for example, getting... Come on, come on, come on, down, a little bit down, down. Okay. Including, for example, an infinite life checkpoint. That's the thing that's like, we should probably make that. Like, some of these people decided to make levels where the whole purpose is to die a lot. But, like, some of those people don't want... Like, people don't want to just continuously try to, like, retry the level again and again. Oh, right, you have to go into the volcano. Goodbye, Sensei. Okay. I see these things. You can kind of control it left and right a little bit when you're holding on to the middle. Not very much, but it does seem to be pretty darn balanced. Can I maybe move around a little bit and, like... 2-player spot, so this is not the way to go. Alright, so that will be throwing down fiery pebbles this entire time, so unless you can get through that, which does seem possible at first, like it could be possible to get through, maybe. I'm thinking that it could be possible to get through. It's really neat that they decided to save that for the inside the volcano. Oh look, it's some more of the same stuff on the other side. I didn't think I was going to be playing Mario, okay? Like, I didn't realize I was playing Super... No! I was acing this level. No point in continuing trying. Okay, maybe I should try now, because that honk 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 thing means that there are no more lives in that checkpoint. So if you die again, you lose the level and have to like retry from the beginning. Which is something that happens a lot to people who want good. But it hasn't happened to me in this Let's Play yet, so I'm going to save that happening the first time for it later on. I'm still alive. I'm just fine. Completely fine. We're closer to him using that switch, I'll do the rest. Okay, what? He's gonna wait until just after he shoots out his fire. I do notice that it knocks out the switch. Nope. Okay. So basically I have to do this a lot. I jumped down! Like, if you aren't valuing your character's life, then you could just... Yeah, wait until the first one starts shooting, and then jump down, like, immediately. Or if you want to be a little bit more dangerous, wait until, like, the third one. If you don't care about your lives, then wait until, like, you just die. Did I get a respawn there, or did I just jump off the edge and live? Yeah, that only spawns a certain number of those, so I'm going to bring you back a little bit. Watch it fire, kitty. Cool off. So I died a lot in this level. Fly to the Great Magician's Temples and get yourself a flaming throwing cat from the shopkeeper. I can buy myself a kitty cat. Well, how about that? Well, how about that? Here's lands. I want to be holding something, but except that there's nothing good enough. But I like the flower. The flower is nice. Its name is Flowey, the flower. You can tell when I've been just playing a game for quite a while in a row because my enthusiasm starts to really wear down. So, like, I want to complete this all tonight, but I think I'll have time to do the rest of this, like, tomorrow. I could do it right now. I could. Probably won't, though. Nah. So that's been enough for this episode anyway, so there's not going to be many levels left. Of course, there could still be like another 7 after this, but really, all things considered, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1 after.